Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and the bell notification. Also, leave a comment, that would be great.
And here now, direct from a triumphant tour of Australia, Hong Kong, Singapore, and England, is one of the most original illusionists in the world of legerdemain, the great Virgil.
Now we're about ready to go into the spirit world. And if you don't mind, I'd like for you to act as a committee, a spirit circle. Now, first we have previously nailed a board to a platform. I wonder, Gary, would you like to look at it to be sure it's really nailed solidly?
Yes, and I would like to also vouch for the fact to the audience that none of the four of us here know anything about how this works. This is not a set-up job. That is secure, sir.
Now, you've already been given pieces of cotton bandages. And Julie will act as the spirit medium. I'm going to ask you to please bring your bandages over. We'll tie them securely about her wrists, about her ankles, and about her neck.
All right. Can I have an ankle?
You may tie the ankle, if you will, please.
I know which part to take. Put on a sailor square knot here.
Now she'll turn around, we'll tie her wrists behind her back. Would like to tie someone, all right? Gentlemen, we have hammers and nails. I'm going to ask you to please nail her down to the floor and to the back of the board.
Nail her to the floor and the back of the board. Back there?
Would you like to put one up here, please? And another.
One in the back.
One in the back, if you will, please.
Yeah, I get that.
Very well done, gentlemen. Would you be seated in your chairs, please?
All right.
Now, gentlemen, are you all thoroughly convinced you've really tied her securely and have nailed her well to the floor and to the board? Are you all convinced you've done a good job? Very well, I will now place her into a deep hypnotic trance. And while in that condition, we will call upon the spirits to carry out their various manifestations in the cabinet. Now, I would like to call attention to a hammer, also a board into which we have started 2 nails. I will now call upon the spirit carpenters to please drive the nails into the board. Would you step into the cabinet, please, gentlemen? Examine her carefully. Examine her wrists, her neck, her ankles to be sure she's still fastened. Now, you will notice the nails have been driven entirely through the board. I would like to borrow somebody's coat. Could I borrow your coat? Do you have anything in your pocket you would like to remove? Loose change, watch, pocketbook, knife, bottles, anything you might happen to have in your pocket that might fall out.
No bottles.
Thank you kindly, and you may be seated if you will, please. And we will treat your coat with respect. And with a gentleman's coat, I'm going to show you something bordering on the supernatural. I will now call upon the spirits to please put on the gentleman's coat. Would you like to come into the cabinet, please? Would you come over? I want you to notice that she actually has the coat on. The arms are really through the sleeves, out the back. Yet she's still nailed to the back of the board. Is that correct?
Absolutely.
Would you like to be seated in your chairs once more? This time I will call upon the spirits to please remove the gentleman's coat.
Understood.
Would you like to put it on? Thank you so much. Now we come to the part of the spirit seance in which I invite somebody to go into the cabinet with Julie. Would you like to volunteer?
Yeah, I want to see how this is done.
Take your chair, please, in the cabinet.
Where, this side? Well,
If you will.
Yeah.
Now, of course, if you are going into the cabinet, you wouldn't mind, would you, if I would place a cotton bandage about your eyes? You know, it's claimed that spirits always work better in the dark. And this will make the spirits think that you're in the dark.
Oh, boy.
Now, if you will turn around, please, and be seated on the chair. Just sit right over there. Don't sit down till I tell you. That's it, right there, if you will, please.
Okay.
I might mention that many times when a gentleman sits in the cabinet with Julie during one of these spirit manifestations, that they feel cold chills running up and down their spines, and cold, clammy hands touching them on the shoulder.
Oh, boy.
Now, once more, watch the front, watch the back, watch the spirits at play.
Weird. She didn't move.